Everyone, welcome back to EVONY with Genghis. So, I wanted to talk about all-star matchups for the semifinals. Uh, one viewer, subscriber, wrote to me and he said they have a severely unfair matchup. So, I looked and he's right, they do. So, I wanted to look at some other ones because he has a theory and he thinks that EVONY made the matchups when players were still zeroed in All Stars. So they try and balance it by power, but at the end of Battlefield, obviously some people are zeroed, so their power is like 500 million or 300 million, and then they come up with fair matches based on that. And some players obviously having medium power or higher power, depending where they are at the end of the battle. And then the matchup's made, and it should kind of work out okay. But in some cases, there might have been more people who were medium power, and then they got put on a team, and then they got paired with people who were zeroed, so they counted as less, and you get the picture. Anyways, I wanted to look, and there are some severe unfair matchups. And I will say this, EVONY sent out the All-Star Round 2 qualification and your team within seconds of the battle ending. So as soon as the battle ended, I'll see if I have the emails here. Might have to dig pretty deep here. So let's see. Are we almost there? World Boss. Okay, server victory awards will be just a little bit before that. So yeah, so I'm going to have them. So if you look here, so this is to say I just finished the battle, right? You could see 11 o'clock, 3 seconds, 11 o'clock, 1 second. And the team, okay, so 5 minutes after. And you know that the way EVONY Battlefield works, when you leave, sometimes you don't have your power for 10, 15 minutes. There is a lag issue. Sometimes like we try and time our buffs, our March size buffs in our alliance, so that we could do World Boss immediately after because everyone's online. And sometimes it's like, come on, I gotta go. And it's been like 15 minutes and our power's not up yet. So the guy does have a point. So let's look through a few of them. So this is C2. This one's always gonna be tough. Like there's a player here who's just massive. This is Demon, but also known as Rhythm. So he's 110. Then he has teammates of 50, 30, 30 against 40, 30, 30, 30, 30. 40, 40, 30, 30, 30, 30. 40, 40. This team looks like they're in tough. And then if we go to the bottom, their smallest is 3. And yeah, so that doesn't look too fair for them, but this is a tough matchup for EVONY to balance because this player is just so massive. But yeah, it looks like Lion has an unfair team there. So here, this is my team, or the team I'm on, not my team. 80, 30, 30, 30, 30, and another almost 30. 75, 50, 50, 30. So that's pretty even. 50, 30, 30, 30, 30. Pretty good. 60, 50, 40, 30. Yeah, so this one's pretty well balanced. Let's look at C1. I always like to see C1, recognize some names here. Wow, Ginster is 92 billion now. Okay, 90, 40, 40, 30, 30, 30. C1 is just big, eh? 60, 50, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so that looks bad for them. 40, 40, 40, 30, 30. That's not bad. 40, 40, 30, 30, 30, 30. This team clearly has a big advantage. But again, it might be one of those ones where there's a big player and it's hard for EVONY to balance this. So 2 50s, a 40, some 30s. Don't worry, this is boring. It'll pay off at the end. Okay, so those look pretty fair. But let's go to the one in question that the guy was writing me about. Is it this one? No, Sir Frank-A-Lot though. I like him. So it's this one. So let's look at this. So we got a 50, a 30, a 30, a 30. We got a 50, a 30, a 25, 25. We got a 45, 35, 30, 30. Then we got, this is it, 28, 26, 23. Then they're in the teens. And then even worse, if we go to the bottom, they have the smallest player in the battle as well. 1.5 billion. 5 on this team, 3.5 on this team, 5 on this team. Yeah. This team got hosed. So they got 18 players at 10 billion plus. This one has 19, 18, and 20. So yeah, so in almost every aspect, this team has like no chance. The guy told me that they have players who don't want to play, protest. You know, I told them that's just not going to happen because people want the rewards. So people might say that, but they're going to be playing. With such big things on the line, you would wish EVONY would do a better job of this. I honestly think it would be awesome if EVONY would just go the NBA All-Star route and just, hey, there's 4 captains here. Pick. You get first pick, you get second pick, you get third pick, you get fourth and fifth. You get 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one, you know, and back and forth, ladder snake draft. But obviously that would be very complicated for EVONY to do. But it would be very interesting to see how that would work out because, you know, people have to factor in, oh, that person's really good, but they speak a different language. I don't know. I don't like them. That sort of stuff. But like this round has something really big on the line, right? So everyone already got their dragon egg, so that's cool. Most important thing, got a dragon. But there is a good keep on the line also. So I feel like EVONY owes people more than just these random unfair matchups. Like I know last All-Stars, my semifinal team, yeah, we didn't qualify. And although we looked really good on paper, so I will say there is hope for teams because we looked awesome on paper and we finished third. We ran into good players and good teams. And, you know, so things can happen. So don't give up hope. But it does suck that, you know, this game is power really means a lot. And they are behind the 8 ball starting. So anyways, let me know if you guys suspect the same thing as this guy. I think his argument has some validity to it. Like EVONY sent those out really fast. Usually they wait 24 hours and they didn't. So I could see lag being a bit of an issue in those matchups. Anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment.